Alright, we're gonna try this out. Since your girl ain't up for live streaming, apparently, because my channel's restricted on that, because again, I'm not a real YouTuber. Well, whatever. Show 'em what a not real YouTuber can do. Especially when she been denied her AAX explosion crash symbol. Frustration. No, I actually got a hold of Guitar Center and they solved it all for me, and they are going to next day me that crash. So if it's not here tomorrow, you guys can decide whether you're mad at them or not. This is a sneak peek at part 1 of the commuter set that I wanted to make, and I'm not going to talk about that right now because I don't have the full cymbal setup, but I will show off something I'm loving. This is an 18-inch, 18-inch XSR Monarch. In the commuter pack, this would be described as the Ride. However, they are not marked as rides. I assume it's much like the 17 and 19-inch Crashes. This is assumptions. I've never tried this before. All I know is I've been playing this for 24 hours, and this may be my favorite ride of all time, asterisk, for a few reasons. Mainly, this to me comes off much like my favorite 2 rides, being my K Ride, 20-inch K Ride, and 20-inch K Custom Dry Ride. No longer amongst us. God rest its soul, had to sell stuff at one point. I can always get another one, find one that sounds about the same. But this kind of has the same flavor profile of a mixture of the both of them. And also, really cool looking. It's kind of reminiscent of a Peisty Root or like an Earthworks kind of thing. And this thing is kind of malleable here. It's got some bend to it, not too much, just a little bit. So this is a thinner cymbal than the standard XSR range is right now. Their rides seem to be almost thinner than their fast crashes, but this is super thin, and I dig that. I like to feel it. And as I think I demonstrated slightly, it's just very diverse. Wherever you play it, you're going to get a different type of sound, and I think that kind of stuff is super inspiring. Makes me play the ride, not just play the ride. So, a little bit more 13-inch XS20s. you know, it's a really cool sounding ride. These are really great sounding hi-hats. Just XS20 Sabian, the regular 13s, not the Brilliants, nothing fancy. Small, drier. I shouldn't get into too much more. I will talk more about my version, my take of the XSR commuter pack, hopefully tomorrow. So, we're working on it. And again, this was supposed to be a live stream, so that's kind of why I'm jamming and talking, because that was what I was expecting to do. And once again, YouTube just really wants to rub it in my face that I am not big enough and cool enough yet. So smash subscribe and help me out, please. Thank you. Over here we've got that notorious Chindal. This is the bottom hat, which I use occasionally as a top hat on stuff. Trashy Splash meets China. The Z Custom Medium with the little bite out of it. And again, this amazing XSR 18-inch Monarch. Look at this logo. Look at this logo. Oh, this is sexy. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, understated. Oh, beautiful. We got this understated logo on the bottom. Nice, brilliant finish on the bottom that really helps the projection and the brightness cut through just a tinge with all the dark on the top. Again, it really kind of reminds me of like somewhere between a K-Custom dry and I'm talking about looks, and a Peisty Rude series, which I think is really cool. It is more like a Peisty Rude in that it's not really lathed, it's mostly raw, but like a dark. This is B20, and it's definitely got some lathing and hammering and all that good jazz. Not made of sheet. This is an XSR. This is an XS20. These are not sheet cymbals. These are cast cymbals. They are not B8 cymbals. They are B20 cymbals. They are hammered, lathed professionally, just like all the most expensive cymbals, just like a brand new Zildjian, brand new Sabian, of any of the higher end types, be it AAs, AAXs, be it K Custom, Z Custom, you know, whatever it may be, HHX, HH. This is the same material all across the board here, all across the board, and it's just really cool how different these things can sound. The brilliant finish. I was really excited to show you the 14 with the brilliant finish up top, because I know how that contrasts with a drier ride, and I really was hoping to show you, but you know, your girl ain't in control of Guitar Center and UPS. Actually, it was Guitar Center who did this one. They failed to let me know that they had somehow not stocked the product or something to that extent, but they made it right. They made it more than right. Totally cool. Everything's G. Girl ain't complaining. You know, Guitar Center surprised me lately, both online and in store. They have really upped their game. I don't know if you can see this, but I've got these yellow, green, and pink. They're from a Happy Easter window cling set. Big old Easter egg down at the bottom. And those are on the Remo Ambassador Clear, because I like to choose how many overtones I hear in my snare. I kind of tuned it down to a rock kind of sound. I'm not trying to play a piccolo for a piccolo sound. I'm playing it for the size. It's a 13 by 3, something like that. So. Again, it's just inspiring, just having this here. And then, you know, I'm enjoying playing the a real snare on my practice kit. It's a so those are not quite loud enough, but they're really not damaging. And the kick drum is now open and has less dampening, so even with the felt, the big old school, you know, 70s felt style beaters, it still requires a little bit more finesse to pull off the triplets and stuff, but you still get a nice sound out of it. I wasn't expecting the giant felt beaters to cut through as much as they would, so that's fun. And you know, I'm gonna call it good here. Why not one more jam? Just because. You know how you get something in your head and you want to play it and it doesn't just shoot right out? See, it has something to do with that, and then the rest of it. Shut up. Don't judge me. Okie doke. Alright, ladies and gents, and everybody in between and outside, I will take this break here, and hopefully we will see you tomorrow with an AAX Explosion series 14-inch crash. Thanks for watching very much, and as always, kawaii love to all my bunny fans, and keep on drumming, because you ain't got nothing better to do. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Because there's nothing better to do than play drums, right?